So we have 67 orders going out, totaling a little over $1,700 in sales. Stick around to the end of the video to find out what sold. This is a vintage Russell Athletics football jersey, sold on a best offer of $10 plus shipping. Still not running the markdown sale and still selling older items. So this is just a Guess thermal women's shirt, size medium, sold on a best offer of $12 plus shipping. This men's leather pouch by Ben Minkoff. I guess you could see it there. Took a best offer of $29 plus shipping on this. Just had these men's Merrell kind of loafer shoes. These did have some staining on the front, so I did list them as pre-owned, even though they are in like new condition. Took a best offer of $20 plus shipping on these shoes. So really good results over the weekend on eBay. We had a really nice, strong weekend. We've been listing 25 items a day for the last 4 days, and the sales have been still continuing on. So Friday we did like 670 in sales. Saturday I think we did about 570 in sales. Yesterday was 500 in sales. So I'm not noticing too much of a drop off in sales, if any at all. I know it's only been 4 days, but listing 25 a day has been so refreshing. Not have to be able to worry about finding 50 decent items to list on eBay. Now I could focus more on 25 solid items to be putting up into my store every day. What this does for my business is allows me to, instead of having to put 50 items in my store, so the cost of running my store now is 25 items. So to be able to launch 25 items a day at about $1 to $2 average cost of goods right now has been really nice. I'll just say that. It's been beautiful. I'm going to be tracking the progress as we go throughout the coming months to see if I want to maybe go back up into that 30, 50 items per day range. But what I'm going to be doing is focusing on really taking profits, selling all these items in my store by being able to run all these sales, get these items out of here, and then now take those profits and just reinvest them into better items. So 25 a day. I think we're going to be staying there for a while. What's really been nice is that my store is going from an ultra growth mode of expansion to now a slow and steady growth. We sold 26 items on Friday. We sold 24 items on Saturday, and then I think we sold 21 on eBay and 2 on Poshmark yesterday. So 23 items sold out of my store. So why that's important is because now instead of being plus 20, plus 25, plus 30 every day in my store, I'm now, plus 2, plus 5, plus 3, which is so nice because now I could really get my strategy, kind of figured out more, dialed in, and being able to share that with you guys to see, how this all works out. The best part about it is that I could always just go back to listing 50 items a day. But so far, so good. Let's get back into what sold. These new at tag John Varvatos gloves sold for $44 plus $6.95 shipping. They were new at tags from Nordstrom's for $17.97. These were a nice little gift from the storage unit buyout I did last year. So John Varvatos is an excellent brand to be picking up. The thing that really troubled me when I first started out reselling clothing was figuring out all the different styles and types of jackets, pants, women's dresses, women's tops. Is this an overcoat? Is this a windbreaker? That was my biggest struggle when I just started out selling clothing on eBay, which is why it prompted me to create this book, The Ultimate Guide to eBay Item Specifics for Clothing. In this 130-page book, you will find every item specific defined with a beautiful photo in a brief description on what is a bell sleeve, what is a dolman sleeve, what is a V-neck, what is a boat neck, all those different varieties that we can really struggle with when we're just getting going. So I really want to shout out the people who have purchased the book so far. Thank you, I greatly appreciate it. If you are interested in the hardcover copy or maybe just the ebook, you could check it out, link down below, or you could just scan this QR code right here. I do think that the hard copy is a little bit better because you could have it by your side as you do your listings. So I really wanted to just aggregate all the information of all of the different item specifics and put it in one easy to find place for you guys to go further faster and start learning these item specifics. So I greatly appreciate it and thank you. One of the bigger blessings that came from this storage unit buyout from last year, there was a lot of these bags that I did not get around to listing up until these last few months. And this is just a basic Cole Haan messenger bag. Cole Haan is a pretty decent brand to be on the lookout for. You could see the original price tag there. Can you see it? Yes, so $190, what, 98? $200 for this bag originally. Actually someone bought it, buy it now for $79.95 plus $8.95 shipping. So what a blessing. I'm gonna go out, take these profits and go buy better items. A couple of these Kangol hats were in that storage unit as well. If you're not familiar with that brand, Kangol, pretty good company. This is a wool newsboy cap. Sold for $44.95 plus shipping. So this kind of has been under some scrutiny lately is Amazon products. I mean, selling Amazon employee stuff on eBay. So Amazon employee shorts, Amazon employee sweaters. People have been said to receive a Vero violation for posting these items. I still have several in my store. I have not received any Vero of any kind for selling Amazon products, but I have heard that recently, the last few weeks. This is just an Amazon hoodie, size large, sold on best offer for $10 plus shipping. Have you noticed anything weird with selling Amazon employee stuff on eBay? Comment down below to see if you, just tell me if you have or have not gotten any Vero violations. Sold this men's hat by the brand Penguin. It's kind of got a herringbone pattern there. New tags sold for $19.95 plus shipping. This is a pair of men's new tags chino pants by the brand Croft & Barrow. They still sold for $17.95 plus shipping. Had quite a few jackets and sweaters sell over the weekend. This is a boys mossy oak hunting jacket, size large, sold for $17 plus shipping. So get those jackets listed, get those sweaters listed. It's so important. Get it listed now because more and more people are going to be shopping for that stuff, even though it's 90, 80, 100 degrees. Another older item that would have been marked down 50%. Instead, it's sold for $14.95 plus shipping. It is a pair of Old Navy chino pants, Pixie model, size 18. So yeah, still really seeing a lot of the benefits of not running a markdown sale so far this month. Just had this men's Levi's kind of quilt line jacket, button up, sold for, what did I sell for? $17.95 plus shipping. So really liking pulling a lot more jackets off these racks lately. You know, over the summer, not so much, but here lately, starting to thin out the racks. They are pretty much full to the brim of jackets. You can see here, don't have a lot of space to get these jackets. You know, got to get them sold. I'm taking pretty much most offers nowadays. So really happy to see we're getting into that time of year. And, you know, I just don't have a lot more, I don't have a ton of space to be adding more jackets. So nice to see these selling. This is a men's t-shirt, size small, by the brand The Mountain with a huge wolf graphic print, sold for $19.95 plus shipping. Wanted to get into some of the viewer comments that came on YouTube over the last few days, and this one is by Genesis2. She says, student loan payments are also now reinstated, on top of every staple costing more, every adult in the age 18 plus category with student loans is even more strapped with monthly debt payments. So yeah, the consumer in which buy all of our products, they are at an all-time high when it comes to debt. So if you're experiencing slow sales or things might be off, there's another reason to add to why you may be experiencing some ups and downs, is mainly that the consumer is really having a hard time finding out where they should be putting their money. You know, food, shelter, car payments, things like that. You need to ask yourself, are the items in my store, are they really essential for those types of people that are really just having a hard time paying for food, paying for shelter? You know, are they going to be buying my Old Navy t-shirt over a bite to eat for the day? Which is why I've made this shift in my business to now start putting in top priority items that are more in demand. Especially with this thing happening in the economy, people are just strapped for cash now more than they ever been. So that's a great comment, and that was on one of my latest podcasts with Josh Galt. But it just kind of goes to show that there's multiple elements to this thing. It's not just eBay and their site issues. It's also be aware that your buyers are having a hard time. You know, think of the items that you're putting in your store and go, are they really needing this item? You know, so that's just something to consider, but it's also an eye-opening comment, so great job. This is an Old Navy men's extra large t-shirt, sold for $11.95 plus shipping. One of the best parts about this inventory system is that it takes no time at all to pull and pack your orders. If you have 20, 30, 40 orders going out in a day, it shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes to an hour to pull and pack all those orders using this type of inventory system. This is known as the sequential inventory system, where everything is numbered in sequential order by SKU number and placed on racks with these boxes that are typically 8 by 8 by 32. That's what I use. And I can fit about 20 to 30 to 40 items in each box, keeping them all in numerical order so I know what I'm pulling, what I'm packing, and it really cuts down on losing orders, which is one of the worst things you could have in your business. And I just want to say you can find all of these links down in the description below to the boxes, to the racks, to the poly bags, everything that I'm using to help kind of store my 9,900 item store. We're just about to hit 10,000 items, and you can see here it's not the biggest warehouse. You know, to store 10,000 items using this system is not as much as, you don't need as much as room as you think you need. So really love this system, and I want to say thank you for everyone that has shown support by purchasing their items through the links below. I know it's not a huge you know, amount of money that I'm making, but it does help support the channel. You know, a little bit goes a long way. So I just want to say thank you guys. You know, it's a great way to support, and I appreciate it. So for example, I had this order of a Carhartt shirt, 9434. And I just love it when it's the first one. Like, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. You know, to be able to save time and just pull the order quickly. Takes 2 seconds. So this was an old item, an old Carhartt t-shirt that had a stain on it. I took a best offer of $7 plus $6.95 shipping. This is an excellent brand to be adding to your brand list. That is the brand Rag & Bone. You could see there's that stitching there. That is a common logo for them that you'll find on the back pocket. But Rag & Bone is an awesome brand. This is a very small pair of women's jeans, I think size 0, sold for $19.95 plus shipping. This is a pair of canvas cargo pants by the brand Dockers, sold for $17.95 plus shipping. So Dockers is usually a hard pass for me if it's more than $1, but I do pick up their canvas and cargo pants, and those seem to do a lot better. This is a women's sleepwear shirt, polka dot, sold for $12 plus shipping. This is by the brand Bowden. I just want to give you a sneak peek at what is going on over the last 30 days in my store. Traffic actually bounced back stronger than ever recently, up 30% over the last 31 days. And I made the change to doing 25 listings a day around here, and you can see nothing has really been affected. So we scroll down, page views look about the same. We had, 1,500 page views, 1,389, 1,800 page views, and then 1,600 page views. So when I made the change to 25 listings a day, nothing has really changed on that. And then our sales, we had 26 on Friday, 24 on Saturday, and 21 on eBay on Sunday, plus 2 Poshmark sales. So pretty nice, really refreshing and nice to see that, you know, you never know when you go from doing 50 a day for a year and then going to 25 a day, what kind of effect that is going to have on my store. But so far, not seeing a single thing different, which is a blessing. So if you consider doing maybe something like I'm doing, maybe you're listing too much, like maybe you're listing 30 items a day and it's kind of getting to be a little bit of a grind and you're not seeing really an uptick in sales. So what you could do is cut that in half and start focusing more on quality, better items. So see how it works for you. And like I said, change can be temporary. You could always go back to what worked for you. I do love picking up these jeans. These are some Lane Bryant plus size jeans, sold for $17.95 plus shipping. These women's Nike dry fit running shorts, size small, sold on a best offer of $7 plus shipping. Another pretty good brand to be picking up if I were you is the brand Hudson. So Hudson makes some pretty good jeans. These are some women's super small jeans. These are like size 2 women's jeans, sold on a best offer of $18 plus shipping. A men's dry fit Nike polo, size medium, sold for $14.36 plus shipping. A women's pair of Cabby jeans, size 12, sold on a best offer of $12 plus shipping. I've been listing a lot more shoes lately, as you can tell. You're probably like, Bo, what are you doing? Looks crazy. So definitely got to work on my organization. I'm just going to buy another one of these racks with wheels. Seem to work out pretty well on Amazon. I'll just buy another one so it's a little more organized. But I just had these Doc Martens sell. New. Pretty nice. I think a men's size 9.5. They bought these full price at $79.99 plus $8.95 shipping. So Doc Martens are good, you know, if you can find them for the right price. Had these for a while, probably a year and a couple months. So glad to see them go. Another pair of jeans going out. This is by the brand Blank NYC. Can't see that at all. Another small pair, size 26, women's jeans, sold for $12 plus shipping. So definitely noticing a lot more jeans being sold over these last few days. It is the season. That's the time where more and more people are going to start getting into more winter gear. I actually love selling this brand. This is just a women's kind of pullover shirt, long sleeve, sold for $14.36 plus shipping, and the brand is Alfred Dunner. This is a women's extra large and pretty old SKU, probably listed about 6 months ago, but happy to see it go for $14.36. Hey, first underwear sell of the day. This is a Evolve pair of 3-pack brief bikinis, sold for, what did I sell them for? $16 plus shipping. I tell you what, I've been loving seeing older items that are not on my discount, my markdown sale anymore, sell for full price. This is one of them. This is just a men's H&M size medium button-up shirt. Would have been discounted, probably 50% markdown sale, but it sold for full price of $14.95 plus shipping. This is a pair of women's Victoria's Secret sweatpants that I picked up from a garage sale 2 or 3 weeks ago, I bought a ton of pink Victoria's Secret apparel. These size, what were they? Size medium. So not the biggest size, but still sold for $13.95 plus shipping. This is a women's silk shirt by the brand Valerie Stevens. It is 100% silk. Another thing is plus size. So it's a 2X size, sold for $17.95 plus shipping. This is just a plain Jane women's fleece vest by the brand Columbia, sold for $12 plus shipping. All right, nothing special here. This is just a pair of Nike spandex shorts, sold on a best offer of $5.05 plus shipping. All right, so we had 2 more sales come in. This is a Calvin Klein all over print women's extra large top, sold actually for $17.95 plus shipping. All right, this men's Columbia, nothing special about it, long sleeve shirt, sold for $12 plus shipping. Pair of men's Tommy Hilfiger chino shorts, sold for $17.95 plus shipping. Pretty decent brand to be picking up is the brand Ted Baker. It is okay. This is a men's button-up shirt, sold for $15 plus shipping. Another okay brand is the brand Tasso Elba. This is a fully linen button-up shirt for men, size medium, sold for $12 plus shipping. One of my favorite things to sell is men's Levi's. These are the 527 model, sold best offer of $19 plus shipping. Had these men's pair of Wranglers that were super stained. They are the Rancher series. These Wrangler men's jeans sold for $17.95 plus shipping. Hey, look, a women's plus size top sold. This is by the brand CJ Banks, women's plus size 2X, kind of a palm tree graphic print, sold for $14.36 plus shipping. All right, so this is a women's pair of denim jeans by the brand J. Jill, size 16 petite, sold for $12.95 plus shipping. This is a women's denim jacket by the brand Ralph Lauren. It is a size medium, and it's sold on a best offer of $18 plus $8.95 shipping. This brand has always been a good seller for me. White House Black Market, say whatever you want. I don't care. This is a pair of women's jeans, size 10, sold for $14.36 plus shipping. I'm always picking up White House Black Market women's tops, jeans, chino pants, and yeah, some of the sell-through rates in those categories can be pretty bad, but they usually end up selling for a pretty decent price as well. Now this is a vintage jerseys pullover sweatshirt with actually a really cool graphic print of Mount Rainier. So made in USA jersey sweatshirt, had a stain on it, still sold for a best offer of $12 plus shipping. So I wanted to share one thing I've been doing recently, just over the past few days, that I've noticed that has helped with conversion. I know a lot of people have a hard time and a problem with the awaiting payment, people not paying after they commit to purchasing. So what I do every morning is I send out my invoice for unpaid items, reminding the buyer that, hey, I will ship out as soon as possible when you are all paid up. So one thing I've been doing after they are committed to the purchase is I send out the invoice, and then right after I send out the invoice, I will send out a message, "Are you going to pay?" ? And I will put "thank you." And I've noticed that people have been paying after I send out that message, and it's usually right after they commit to the purchase. 2 messages came back out of 10 messages saying that they thought they had already paid. So if that is happening, you know, on a grand, bigger scale of things, that could be one of the reasons why you're probably having a lot of awaiting payments for your orders, is because people just realize that they thought they paid. They just think that they paid already. So I had 2 messages come back and saying, "Oh, I thought I already had paid." So I thought that was interesting. It's something I'm going to keep doing from here on out. I'll track the progress, but I do like sending a message out to the buyer saying, "Hey, you know, I'm ready to ship out as soon as you pay." And I've noticed more and more people are getting the message and paying. So give it a try if you are having a hard time with awaiting payments. This is a women's pair of Lee jeans, size 16, sold for $14.95 plus shipping. This is a vintage Lizwear women's button-up shirt with a kind of a cool geometric pattern there, sold for $8 plus shipping. This is a women's blouse, size large, by the brand Mystery, sold as well for $8 plus shipping. This is a pair of vintage Cotton Supply men's chino pants that took a best offer of $11.16 plus shipping. Another dress sold. This is by Mariposa. It is actually a vintage made in USA dress, sold on a best offer of $9 plus $8.95 shipping. Another dress by the brand Bar 3. It's kind of a snake skin dress, size large, sold for $12 plus shipping. In these men's Nua Tag Timberland pants, sold on a best offer of $25 plus shipping. So when you're just getting started reselling and you're overwhelmed with all the information, it can be a little tricky as to what direction you want to go, which is why Marcus Dixon and I have created a reseller mentorship to guide you along your path. Combined, Marcus and I did a little over $320,000 in sales selling men's and women's pre-owned clothing on eBay. And what our goal is to really help you guys implement some of the tips and strategies that helped us earn six figures. You know, joining a community of 56 other people growing their stores. You can find it linked down below, or you can just scan this QR code right here. And right now we're offering a 7-day free trial, so you can try it out. Get to know the community, get to know the kind of the groove and the pace that we're going in on these Zoom calls and in our Discord, and kind of some of the things that we're doing in our businesses. I'm learning from so many other people in the group, you know, as to what they're buying, what they're not buying, some of the things that they're doing to speed up their processes. So it's not just my community, it's our community. And I believe wholeheartedly that we're better together when we all have similar goals. We're all trying to grow our stores. Some people are trying to do full-time reselling. Some people are just trying to save up for their yearly vacations. So we're all in different boats, but I think we all are generally better together. So you could join, you know, 50 other plus members with like-minded goals. And we'd love to see you there. We'd love to help you hit your dreams. 9 hours of weekly Zoom coaching. You get a reseller spreadsheet, you get a Bolo brand list, and you get updated store reviews as you continue to implement some of those changes into your store. We'd love to see you there. Just had this leather Ellington wallet, new with tags, sold for $19.95 plus shipping. All right, so we had this men's plain Ralph Lauren button-up shirt. It was actually, let's see if it was vintage, because, yeah, okay, it was. So it was a vintage polo Ralph Lauren button-up shirt, green, size large, sold for $24.95 plus shipping. Found a few of these in the storage unit buyout I did last year. It's like an LED laser flashlight, LED Lenser version 2. Sold for $28 plus shipping. This was an interesting one. This came from a storage unit buyout I did about 2 months ago. It is the brand called Pleasures Now. This is a men's denim jacket, sold for $40 plus shipping. This women's Gloria Vanderbilt size 16 women's jeans sold for, they sold for $10 plus shipping. Here's a men's Pendleton button-up shirt made out of 100% wool, sold for $31, best offer, plus shipping. This is a men's Lacoste polo shirt, sold for, I'll have to double check that, it sold for $8 plus shipping. So this one did have a defect. I'm still happy to get it out of here for $8. All right, so like I said, we've been selling more and more jackets. We sold this black diamond women's full zip jacket. Took a best offer of $14.30 plus shipping. This is a pair of Nautica men's chino pants, sold on a best offer of $10 plus shipping. Yes, they were new with tags, but these items are extremely old. So I'm looking just to get these items out of here and take profits on these. All right, so we have this women's Covington skirt sold for $13.46 plus shipping, and it was a size 16W. If you guys are wanting to know what types of brands that I'm on the lookout for on a weekly and a daily basis, I created a free ebook where it goes over my top 50 Bolo brands with included sell-through rates. So you can check it out, link down below. You can download it, take it out with you for the next time you go out sourcing. Maybe you can find some of those items as well. And if you just want to watch a video about what items that I'm looking out for, I did a top 10 of my Bolo brand list video where it goes more in detail as to why I get those items. You can find it linked right here. Check that video out and maybe it can be helpful for you guys. I hope you all have a blessed rest of the day and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.